So it looks like someone got a reading about you. We start here with this High Priestess. And I think they were afraid to get a reading about you. And I also think that you believe that it's highly unlikely that they would do something like that. But I have to tell you, I've actually been having a lot more people that you wouldn't expect pop up in my comments and book readings for me lately. So you might be surprised, but this person did get a reading, or if they didn't actually get it for you, they're watching readings, or readings are coming up for them, and they are feeling that you are the one that these readings are about. Now, what they found out is that they did something that incredibly disappointed you. And I think for the most part, it has to do with this ghosting energy here. So they kind of ghosted you in some way, or perhaps you ghosted them, but I think it's more likely that they ghosted you. That's why they got this reading, because they really want, I think, to approach now, but they're not really sure if they ruined everything here with this Tower energy. If they're holding on to something, but you're not really holding on to it. And they were trying to like zoom in and get some information about what was going on around whatever event caused this to fall apart. What they found out is that you, despite having been treated in a way that wasn't the best, we'll say, you are still incredibly compassionate and loving. Maybe perhaps you were overgiving and you finally realized that. And I think this reader told them that even though you weren't really happy with how things unfolded, you couldn't get it off your mind. It was like still really in your mind about what went down. So based on this information that they got in the reading, let's look at actions they might take, and also the deeper layer of this reading, what it actually says about you, okay? So we see here the Five of Wands, and it's in reverse. So, okay, and that's coming in under this Five of Cups energy. 5-5 for me. And with a reversal on this card, I feel like this is very much about somebody wanting to beat out the competition, not wanting to continue to ghost you and then watch someone else come in. We've got the Hierophant energy here, so this is showing me that they've learned some kind of spiritual lesson, and they want to bring about more commitment than they have in the past. I think in any relationships, I think their ideas, their traditional ideas, have kind of crumbled, and they're ready to be open to something pretty new, because that Hierophant energy is coming out under the Tower. It can also indicate that they had a marriage that fell apart. And it could have been the reason why they ghosted you, because they had to get rid of any competition that was there for you. Or maybe that's what was going on with you. You had a marriage fall apart. And now that competition is gone, and they want to have more commitment with you. Well, I do think that they are going to take a chance. And they're doing that because they can't take a chance that you here, this we have this energy now. She's here on this this knife throwing thing, and at risk of someone else maybe catching her or getting her on the hook. And so this person is not really wanting to allow that to happen. So that's the surface level energy. There's a piece of my hair caught in the deck, and also the bottom of this deck is the Ten of Cups, and the Fool is behind it, okay? So I do see this desire for them to come in and have a clean slate with you and make good on either promises that they have made, or tell you the dreams they've been having about what your life could be like together. And that's all well and good. We're going to just go one layer deeper, and we're going to see, why are you getting this reading, okay? Why are you seeing this reading? What's the deeper meaning behind this reading for you? Does it mean the person you're thinking of is actually doing these things? What does it mean? Okay, we're seeing the Seven of Hazards here. So this is showing me that you banked a lot of time and energy into this connection. And there is a real fear here that the work that you put in isn't going to pay off. So you're getting this reading as kind of like a validation for, you know, the love and care and time and energy I put into something, it is going to pay off in the long run. You really believe that. And I think it's good to believe that, because I think that if you doubt it, it's really hard for your intuition to show you how to get to that end goal that you desire. Now, what's really interesting is this card just came out. This is the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. So this is showing me that you haven't really had a lot of experiences where the person that you focus on, or the type of people that you focus on, are very good at expressing their feelings and emotions. And you're very patient around this. You know that people over time, they face their fears, they heal, and you're willing to wait for that, I guess. We have a card that just came in, fell on top of the 7. Okay, so we've got the World card here. And I think this is really interesting, because while the world is burning, we see this couple here underneath the surface of the moon, like in the hollow moon, safe away from everyone else. This is a fantasy. The moon represents fantasies. The real world here could be burning down, but you've got this fantasy that's protecting you. So the truth is, you've been waiting a long time to see the kind of love that you desire. It hasn't come in, and so the fantasy of it has become very comforting to you. More comforting than a real relationship might be. Ooh, I'm hearing that. That might be hard for you to hear, but a real relationship might be a lot scarier to you. And so that might be why you're still kind of looking for this person that you were hoping would come in, because while you're waiting and refusing to let go, look at this. La, 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 la. I'm sure a lot of you have scrolled away by now. While you're la, 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 in your safe space, there are other people, there are other suitors that want to come in, but they haven't had a chance to, because you haven't fully let go of this connection. And so you're not really allowing yourself to have other choices. In fact, it kind of terrifies you to have other choices, to have to maybe make choices, to feel like maybe there aren't choices, maybe there's no one else, kind of a thing. So a lot of times when you get readings from people that tell you there's no one else, that's not truth. I do not believe in that reality. There are some people who do believe that there's only one person for them in the whole world. I don't buy into that. I think that is part of what allows you to protect yourself from the possibility of having a catastrophic ending again. It's a protective mechanism. And so you're willing to remain on the hook for somebody that isn't making any moves. How do we break this cycle? Because when you break this cycle, that means the person that is also not moving may also break the cycle, but that can't be the motivation for breaking the cycle. Oh, I just talked to somebody today in the comments about this. A lot of readers tell you this, and I told the person that commented about this today that when you don't feel annoyed to hear this message, that's when you've really learned it. And when you've really learned it, that's when companionship finally comes in a way that is healthy and stable. But basically, you have to pour into yourself. You have to be your own best companion, your best guardians. You have to treat yourself like a precious baby who you take care of. Because when you're doing this, that behavior is modeled back to you. And when you do this, you do fall in love with yourself, not in a way that's conceited or narcissistic, but in a way that allows you to feel really happy and contented in your own energy. And that's the goal. If you would like a personal reading, you know where to find all of the things in the bio, and there's new email readings available at a really friendly price point, because I know times are tough, so I try to give you an option that will fit every budget. So go check out all that good stuff. Thanks for being here, and welcome to all my new subscribers.